Okay, we just finished with our workout, and this past week we have really worked our lower body. So I'm gonna do some specific foam rolling for that and stretching. So if you look at the chart here, this area here that goes all the way down, that's your part of your gluteus minimus. I got tongue tied here. But we're gonna roll all of that. Then we're gonna get to the blue, which is your IT band, okay? And then we're gonna dig around in your piriformis up here where the purple is darker, and then the calf. And then we're gonna get into the quad area, that green, okay? We're gonna get behind the knee, and then we're gonna go into the orange. All of that is super important, okay? So let's get started. So grab your foam roller, get a area that's like 3 by 5 or 7, depending on how tall you are. So on the foam roller, you want to start by just sitting, and you're going to roll back and forth. All right. Once you get like 5 to 10 rolls in each area, move on, okay? We're just trying to take the tension out of the muscle. So I'm gonna angle my hips. Now the side that I'm angled on for that glute, the piriformis, I'm gonna take that leg and pull it up. And you're gonna roll that whole butt muscle, your glute, the piriformis. So for this video, I'm just gonna do about 5 on each area and then move on. Switch over to the other side. So tilt, bring the leg up. Try to relax. If it's super tender and hard, then just sit on it. Let the tension and just sitting on it relax the muscle. You don't have to move, okay? All right, the seam of the pant leg, the IT band. So imagine you've got a pair of jeans on, and that seam is where you want to roll. So we're going to go from the knee all the way up to the hip. So you're going to turn sideways. You want your foot to be flat on the floor. Top leg comes over. Now, when I pull back and go all the way to the knee, I don't want my shoe or my toes to come off the floor. If my toes come up off the floor, that means that I'm going off of the IT band. Now I know this is typically the worst one for everybody, but it is the most important. We strengthen this muscle, and we have to take the tension out of it and roll it, and then we stretch it. So rolling and stretching are 2 very different things, but they go great together. So if you're having any knee pain, it could be the point that you've got muscles pulling on each other, and that's attached into the knee, so it can be pulling your knee out of whack. All right, switch over to the other side. Cross the top leg over. Make sure that foot doesn't come off of the floor. Just drag. Pull all the way back towards that knee, all the way up towards the hip. All right, we're gonna move to the inside. So we're gonna go right in through here, okay? So you're gonna lay right next to your foam roller. You're gonna take the knee, put it on top of your foam roller, and then you're gonna roll into it and roll back. So the top half of my body, it's like I'm holding myself just in a plank as I roll in. I roll out, I go to the side. Okay, switch sides. Roll in and roll out. All right, the calf muscle. You can do 1 at a time or 2 at a time. For the video, I'll show you how to do 1, but I'm gonna end up doing 2. So you wanna take the calf, and you've got your soleus down here, which has a trigger spot. That trigger spot's right about here, okay? So from the heel, if you lengthen the tip of your fingers at the heel and put your hand back there, where your hand ends is right about where the soleus trigger spot is. You're gonna just roll back and forth, try to release that, and then get into the calf itself. Okay, so we're gonna do both at the same time. And if it feels like you're rolling over a piece of rope in there, that just means it's super tight, and it shouldn't be like that. Your muscles should feel like Play-Doh if they're a healthy, strong muscle. It shouldn't feel like ropes in there or speed bumps, or how else do I explain it? Like a really tough steak that's like gristly and stuff. It shouldn't feel like that, okay? That just means it's over tight. All right, gonna roll. If this is hard on your shoulders, just do one at a time. All right, then we're gonna get into the back of the knee and the hamstring, okay? So I'm gonna lift myself up, I'm gonna push forward, and I wanna get the hamstring and then come back behind my kneecap. So behind your kneecap, you can feel like a pocket that's soft. You wanna roll that. You've got tension that's behind the knee. So if you've got a lot of knee pain and it's just muscle, there's not something technically, medically wrong with it, you can take a therapy ball or a tennis ball, put it on a bench, and then roll it directly behind that knee, okay? All right, so the last one, we're gonna hit the quads, and we're gonna do this a couple different ways. So I'm gonna go sideways so you can see it. So when I roll, I'm gonna roll straight down. Now my toes are just going straight to the floor right now. So I'm just right on top of the quad. All right, in just a second, we're gonna go out with the toes, which is gonna hit the inside of your quad area. You're just rotating both toes out. Now the next one, you're gonna rotate the toes in. This is the one that always gets me. All right, the last component of this, go all the way down towards that knee, right before you're on the knee, and you're gonna roll side to side. So we're going cross fiber. Set your toes on the floor if you need to. That cross fiber will help loosen everything up. All right, if you need any more help with the lower body, upper body, let me know. Subscribe for all my new videos, and we'll go from there. All right, bye.